Hey guys, Scarlet Darkwood here. Hope everyone's had a good week. I want to start off by saying that if you are watching this video and you think you're going to get more jewelry projects on this channel, I hate to disappoint you. You're probably not going to find it here. If you want to watch the video and learn something, and if you decide you like the rest of what my videos are, then please subscribe. Otherwise, the reason I'm showing these 4 sets of videos, or 5, I can't remember, but anyway, those videos used to be out when I had my shop, and we just closed that recently. And I wanted to share the videos again because they're beginning jewelry classes. And a lot of people who practice the occult or who are into metaphysics, a lot of times they like to wear jewelry. They like to make their own pieces, choose their own stones, create their own designs because it has meaning to them. So the next series of videos, I'm going to have a playlist for it. It's for those who want to make their own pieces, and the techniques are just techniques. I'm not making any project, but I'm showing you how to use the tools, what they are. And the other videos are going to be about making simple wire loops if you want to make earrings, how to string beads if you want to make a necklace or a bracelet, and I'm even going to have my video on pearl knotting. And what's nice about that is you can watch that video and knot anything. You can knot gemstones, pearls, whatever you would like. So if you want to make some malas and use a cord that's more drapey and softer than flex wire to do regular necklaces and bracelets, you can do that too. I've put time codes in the description so that you can cut right to the start of when I start teaching the class. So I hope everyone enjoys this series, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any projects or things you think you want me to try to teach you, I can definitely try to do that. You can definitely email me and we can talk about it. So hope everyone enjoys the video series, and if you make some pretty pieces, please email me some pictures. I would love to see them, and I may show them on my videos. Have a great week. Enjoy the beginning jewelry classes. I'm going to show you how to make a simple loop. We're going to make a pair of earrings, and we're going to design those similarly to our bracelet, except that we're going to be loading these on pins that look like something out of your mother's pincushion, except the ends are blunted. And you decide how you want to lay your beads out for your earrings. As for me, I've decided to make these pretty simple. So I'm using just some simple lamp work, and I'm loading them on my head pin. As you can see, they have heads on them so that it goes flush against the bead. And I'm going to load a second and yet a third bead. And now I'm ready to cut. When I'm cutting for ear wires, I usually like to leave about 5/8 of an inch or more on the ends. You don't want something real long or too short, but just enough to rotate your metal. I'm going to cut off about this much. Make a cut. Watch out for flying metal. I should have held that with my finger. You don't want to hit yourself in the eye or somebody else. With my chain nose pliers, I'm going to put this above the top bead just a little bit. I'm going to make sure I have the rest of my beads all the way to the bottom, and I want to go above the top bead because when I rotate these pliers towards me at a 90-degree angle, the plier tips have to have a place to go. If you don't leave that room, you will be breaking beads. So as you can see, I have it about 1 millimeter or 2 above the top bead. I make sure that all my beads are resting against the head of the pin, and I just slowly bend the end towards me like this. Now I'm ready to make my simple loop. I'm using my round nose pliers, and without changing my position, I'm still hanging on to my beads. I'm going to put my wire through the heads. Round nose pliers come in different sizes. Mine are finer, so I'm going to be going up farther into them. so that it makes a nice loop. I'm going to make sure that there's no wire sticking out because that can ruin the loop. My hand is facing me, the back of my hand is. And what I want to do is once I'm ready to rotate, I get a nice grip and I just roll away. I'm anchoring with my thumb and forefinger, and now I stop because my wrist won't let me go any farther. And I can see my fingertips facing me, and the back of my hand is now away from me. All I'm going to do is open the pliers and just simply rotate my hand back to where my hand is now facing up or facing me again, and I grip down and I continue rolling in the same manner. And as you can see, I've made my loop. What I want to do is straighten this out a little bit with my pliers. I'm going to slip it on and just kind of clamp down just a little bit and just kind of pull. It kind of straightens everything up. Now I'm ready to put my ear wire on. I'm just using a simple flat silver plated ear wire. And I'm going to just slip this on like this. And now I'm ready to close my wire. I think I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to take my ear wire and just anchor it with my thumb and forefinger, get a good grip, and just take this and squeeze down like that. And I have a nice loop. And if I look at my wire and it's leaning a little to one side, I just simply take it and just gently straighten it up. Not a whole lot. Let's do the other one, because you might look silly wearing just one earring. So we're going to make the other one very quickly here. Find my little top bead, and I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to cut about 5/8 of an inch off. I'm going to take my chain nose pliers, put it above the bead again, and bend at a 90-degree angle towards me. Give myself a lot of room there. There we go. And then I'm going to take my round nose pliers, get a grip here. And remember that the back of my hand is towards me. I'm going to anchor on my thumb and roll away. My fingers are facing me. I'm going to open up the pliers and rotate my hand back so that I can see the top of my hand again. And I will continue rolling. Made a nice loop there. I'm going to slip my ear wire on. And I like to take my ear wire and just anchor this wire down just like this, really snug. And then I can take my pliers and make a squeeze. And there we go. A nice set of earrings to wear out on the town or with your favorite pair of jeans. They look like this. This is going to take a little bit of practice. Don't get discouraged. Get some cheap craft wire and you'll be on your way. You can practice making loops all day long. One thing you want to keep in mind is that if you cut your wire too long and you start to roll, you may have a little loop on a bar. If you don't cut enough of wire and you work too tightly, you're going to pull your shape out of round. You want your loops to look like lollipops. An oval is somewhat acceptable, but you don't ever want them looking like peas. So think lollipop, and you're on your way.